All right. And now introducing our starting lineup, starting with the Rochester Kingz. Number 2, Hey. Number 13, Rodney Walker. Number 45, Jordan Randolph. Number 8, Nasir Ford. And number 0, Howard Jeffrey. All right, everybody. Let's go give it to you. Let's get the records up. Let's get the records up. Let's get the records up. And now, the starting lineup for your Buffalo Extreme. Number 7, forward from Idaho High School. Let's move down and swing and steal with the old class. Run, 2, 4, boys. Number 14, forward from Idaho Falls. Stand out, 716, Aeronautic, Marcus, Mr. Hustle, Vegas. Number 24, 6-5, small forward, all-star from Amherst, Vegas Institute City, and Brian Stephen College. We got on Marcellus, Air, Cooper. 6'3", from Buffalo, played ball at Houston High School, Houston High School, played cricket at Stanford University, Howard, Hollywood, Washington. And last but not least, 6'9", number 4, number 12, all-time leading scorer for the University of Buffalo, Big John Devon McCray. And our veteran coaching staff, assistant coach, Tom Mason, and our all-game coach, Vincent Jacobs. It's game time, folks. It's game time.
The Battle of Western New York is on once again. ABA basketball on its way here on Sports Fan Base Network, the Rochester Kingz and the Buffalo Extreme. Hello everyone, Morgan Killian Mosley here with you. Both of these teams on the back end of back-to-backs, coming off dominant wins last night. The Buffalo Extreme, the number 4 team in the ABA, stomping on the New Hampshire Kings by a 124-82 score. And as for Rochester, who win the tip and have it here, they stomped all over the Westchester Stars 131-56. Extreme have it here. Karan Du Bois for the Extreme. He is joined in Buffalo starting lineup by Marcus Fagan, Marcellus Cooper, Howard Washington, who has it here, and Javon McCray. The pull-up jumper, no good. Now Rochester bringing it up here. Working on the far wing, drops it back. The jab step. On the move, the pull-up jumper rattles out this time for Jordan Randolph. Buffalo with it here, a minute in. Washington will dump it to the wing for 3. Air ball, trying to clean up a mess. Not this time, but a foul. Foul will be called here on Randolph. That is his first. So, Marcus Fagan to the line. off on the first. In and out on that one, missed them both. Rochester will bring it up here. Kingz in the black and gold uniforms. Howard Jeffries here. Nearly gets stripped, and in fact does. Buffalo has numbers going the other way. Dish inside. And a foul on the pass. Let's see which way the... foul was on me, so... all right. Now, Extreme will take it here under their target basket. Washington inbound. Directing traffic. Gets it into Fagan. Dish to the wing, Karan Du Bois. Looking for options. The much smaller man on him. Kicks to the top. Looking for options. Washington. Dish inside. Lost the handle. Rochester going the other way. And that one was kicked. Rochester will keep it. The Kingz starting lineup. Devontae Higgins, Deshaun Blocker, Jordan Randolph, Nasir Folks, and Howard Jeffries for Rochester in the black and gold. Randolph will take the inbound. Looking off the screen. Kicks it. The three. Blocked. Going the other way now. The pull-up. Got it done. First bucket of the game for Karan Du Bois. And I stand corrected. It was Devin Young, not Deshaun Blocker, in Rochester starting lineup. No good on that one. Rebound for Du Bois. Kick inside. McCray lays it home. 2.5 minutes into this one. 4-point lead for Buffalo. Dish inside. Young short on that one. Here comes Buffalo the other way. Washington off the screen. Dish inside. McCray knocked out of his hands, but a foul. Foul looks to be, couldn't quite tell. I believe it was on Randolph. So McCray to the line. First one rattles home. Got them both. Rochester bringing it up here. On the far side. Pull-up jumper. Young hits it. First 2 points of the game for Rochester belong to Devin Young. The dish. Pull-up three. Washington got it. A tray for Washington. Make it a 9-2 lead for the Extreme just over 3 minutes in. Here's Nas Folks looking for options. Off the pick. The dish to the wing. Trying to regather as Jeffries. Long three. That one's off for Folks. Rebound for Fagan. Now on the move, Du Bois. Pass taken away. Quick outlet the other way. One-on-one. Jeffries. No good. Folks able to regather. Can't clean up the mess either. Rebound for Buffalo. Now Du Bois bringing it up for the Extreme. Dish inside. McCray. Spin with the right hand. Count it. And a foul. Nice work by Javon McCray. Foul will be on Devontae Higgins. McCray to the line here. He does complete the three-point play. Subs coming on here. And in fact, Rochester will call a timeout here. Just about 4 minutes into this one, a 10-point lead for Buffalo. All right. Back here, ready to continue this one. A 10-point lead for Buffalo Extreme here. Morgan Killian Mosley here with you. After McCray completes the 3-point play, Rochester to inbound here. The dish now. Here's Devin Young for Rochester. The jab step. Pass stripped. Good work by Cooper. Washington will bring it up here for Buffalo. The long three, Du Bois. That one short, but an offensive rebound by Fagan. Fresh 14 for the Extreme. Du Bois off the pick. Top of the key. Dish to Cooper. Cooper looking for options. Gets it to Washington. The three, Washington. No, not this time. And the rebound here for Rochester. They're bringing it up. Jordan Randolph now. Directing traffic. Dumps inside. Folks got it home. Good work there by Nasir Folks. Give the assists to there to Randolph. Now. Long three, Fagan. That one's off. Rebound, Randolph. He'll bring it up here. Directing traffic. Drives. Got it knocked out of his hands. Buffalo going the other way. On the drive. No go, but a foul. Foul is going to be on Howard Jeffries. So, Marcus Fagan to the line. All right, now. Fagan hits the first. Substitutions coming on for both sides. ABA basketball here on Sports Fan Base Network, brought to you by Ironwood Golf, a gorgeous 18-hole golf course located only 10 minutes outside of East Aurora, complete with a pro shop, a kitchen, a driving range, a patio, a grill, and a bar. You can learn more at playironwood.com. 1 of 2 from the line from Fagan this time. Tried the underhand, not even close. And I believe timeout had been... No, I stand corrected. All right, now, Buffalo inbounding here with a 9-point lead, working their way ahead. Directing traffic. Now to Howard Washington, top of the key. Dish inside. Bailey. Count it. The bucket for John Bailey. That's his first deuce of the game. Directing traffic on the move. John Ivy looking for an inside. Oh, fellow. There's a foul. Blocking foul called. It's going to be on. It's going to be on Jamal Carter, I believe. That is his first. The three's no good. Rebound for Lavelle Smith for Buffalo. He brings it up. On the move. Blocked from behind. I think they're not sure if they called. Nope. So under the target basket. Washington to inbound here for Buffalo. Gets it to Bailey. The jab, the pull-up. No good. Kingz able to regather. They'll bring it up here. On the move, Steve White. Dish inside. Jump stop. Knocked out of his hands. Devin Young able to get it home. Good work there by Young. He's got 4. Rochester has 6, but they trail by 9 just over halfway through the first quarter. Howard Washington for Buffalo. Off the pick. Tries the pick and roll. Bailey with the reverse. He's fouled. Foul is going to be on Steve White. That will be his first. So John Bailey to the line for Buffalo. Off on the first, a little short. Got the second. 1 of 2 this time for Bailey. Bringing it up here for Rochester. Brandon Carruthers. Off a screen. Tries to get around Bailey with the right. Blocked by Bailey. Nicely done. Offensive attempt. And a good work to finish that one off. Nice work to recover. Washington now with the 3. Not this time. Offensive rebound for Bailey. Works his way inside. Not this time. Taken from him. Now going the other way. White. Pull up tray. Not this time. The rebound for Fagan. Now Washington will dish the other way. On the move. Smith. Knocked out of his hands. Nobody for him to get it to. Going the other way now. White. Top of the key. Pull up tray. Good. Steve White with a triple here. And the Buffalo lead cut down to 5 with less than 5 remaining in the first. Du Bois will dish to Smith. Smith works it inside to Bailey. Double team coming with the hook. Got it done. Good work for John Bailey. Rochester bringing it up here. Trying the crossover is White. Tries to shake him into the paint. Awkward shot, but way to clean it up there by Devin Young. By my count, that gives him 8. Now, Du Bois, better watch that line. Smith, the dish to Howard Washington. Tries the pick, pulls up, gets the long deuce. Good work for Washington. Now, Carruthers for the Kings. Working to John Ivey. Walking the tightrope, the reverse lay-in finish there for John Ivey. His first points of the game. Media timeout here. It's going to be charged to Buffalo. They have a 5-point lead with less than 4 minutes remaining. ABA basketball here on Sports Fan Base Network. Brought to you by Crossbar Athletics. Custom screen printing, embroidery, and sublimation shop located in East Aurora. Visit crossbarathletics.com to see what they can do for your team and organization. Also brought to you by Butcher Dave's. Butcher Dave's Meats and More, your neighborhood butcher and deli shop. Open 6 days a week in Holland, New York. You can see their full product listing online at butcherdaves.com. Meanwhile, we've got ourselves a bit of a bit of a official rate conference. They're just checking on things. Looks to me where they the officials talking. Now we're officially going to have ourselves a timeout here from Buffalo with about 3 3/4 remaining in the first, a 5-point lead for Buffalo Extreme. All right, back here, ready to continue this one. Just under 4 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Buffalo Extreme with a 4-point lead now as John Ivy completes the 3-point play. Extreme bringing it up in the gray silver uniforms with the black and red. Taken away. And now on the move is Ivy with the right hand and the finish. Taken right back. Working. Nearly taken from him. Buffalo's got to get it across. And that's going to be a 7-second violation. Rochester ball and turn the 3D light on. Rochester defense coming up big here. And remember, folks, one thing about the ABA, when the 3D light comes on, that's going to be a 3-point lay-in for Brandon Carruthers to cut the lead down to 1. Making moves. Buffalo trying to work it to the wing. Air ball from Washington. McCray got it knocked out of his hands, but Buffalo will keep it. And I have to correct myself. I believe that was actually just Siri Menace on that tray. All right, now. Washington to inbound. Gets it there. Jamal Carter. Kick inside. McCray working his way in. Fouled. Or the foul will be... Foul, I believe, was on... Couldn't quite see who it was on. We'll see. Dish now. On the move. Nice fake pump. Knocked out of his hands, but able to regather. The jab step. Gets it back. On the drive. Carter. Offensive foul. Good work by Carruthers to draw the charge. I believe that's the second foul on Carter. All right, now Rochester bringing it up here. The dish now, John Ivy off the pick. And then he nearly got it taken from him, but a foul. Foul is going to be on Howard Washington. Carruthers to inbound here. He'll get it back from White on the near wing. 2.5 minutes remaining in the first. White with the move, the kick to the corner, to the wing for three. It drops. Nice work on that one. And Rochester with the lead. Carter. Pump. Working inside. Golda. Got it knocked out of his hands. McCray gets stuffed. Another attempt. No go. Young comes up with it for Rochester. Dish to Ivy inside. Ivy kicks it out. Extra pass. Good ball movement. Working on the corner. Off the screen, Carothra. Kicks it inside. Got it done. Good work by Brandon Carothra. And Buffalo is going to take a quick breather, it seems. Just getting some subs in. Extreme bringing it up here. On the move. Drops it off. Carter off the screen. Kick to McCray for three. Long distance. Not this time. Golda can't corral the rebound. Rochester does. 90 seconds remaining in the first. White directing traffic. Looking for a pick. Gets it. The drive. White. No good, but a putback. Good work for Young. Give him 10. And give Rochester a 6-point lead. On the move. Inside. Carter lost the handle. Still loose. Buffalo trying to regather. Washington does scramble on the floor. And Buffalo was able to get a timeout. Roughly a minute remaining in the first. A 6-point lead for Rochester. ABA basketball here on Sports Fan Base Network, brought to you by Franz Mono Service Corp, an independent insurance agency offering the best coverage at the most competitive pricing. Call 716-631-2404 or visit f-mservice.com. Roughly a minute remaining to go in the first. A 6-point lead for the Rochester Kingz. Taking it here. Du Bois the spin. Double team coming. Trying to regather. Lost the handle, and Rochester will take it. Meanwhile, the officials are going to talk here. Let's see if there's a reversal here. Howard Washington trying to plead his case to the officials. But no luck. Rochester will take it here. Bringing it up here for Rochester is Steve White. Slowly making moves. White directing traffic. Dumps it off to John Ivy. Ivy working off the crossover. Try to work. White for three. No good. And that is going to end the first quarter. 12 minutes in the books. Here, the score. The Rochester Kingz 27. The Buffalo Extreme 21. quarter underway here in Buffalo. A 9-point lead for the Rochester Kingz. Morgan Killian Mosley here with you. Extreme trying to work their way back into this one. Marcus Fagan fighting through the double team, draws the foul. Foul is going to be on, let's see. Foul, I believe, is going to be on Tyshawn Washington for Rochester. I believe that's his second. Fagan to the line. He's one of two thus far. Short on the first. ABA basketball here on Sports Fan Base Network, brought to you by Buffalo Cigars, a Cuban-style slice of cigar heaven right in Buffalo, New York. They have 3 locations in Western New York. Stop by or learn more at buffalocigars.com. Fagan, one of two at the line this time. The 3 no good from Brandon Carruthers. Now Buffalo going the other way. Du Bois a long tray. Too strong this time. John Ivy the rebound for Rochester. Rochester trying to shake. Ivy the spin, slides through, foul. Foul is going to be on Howard Washington of Buffalo. That is his second by my count. John Ivy to the line for 2 here. Gets the first. ABA basketball here on Sports Fan Base Network, brought to you by Pan Pizza, the exclusive pizza supplier of Buffalo Extreme and X-Gen Elite. Order from any of their 3 locations online at thepanpizza.com. Ivy hits both at the line this time, and Rochester's lead is up to 10. Howard Washington. Dish inside. McCray gets stripped. Nice work going the other way. The drive, no good this time for Folks. Extreme the rebound. Washington to the corner. Short on that 3 by Du Bois from the wing. And now Rochester going the other way. Ivy, the shake. Fancy set of moves. Ivy gets it done. And the Rochester lead is up to a dozen. Du Bois on the drive, pulls up, no good. McCray can't jam it back. Rochester going the other way. On the move, dish inside. Tyshawn Washington lays it home. Timeout Extreme as they have to settle things down. Rochester has pushed the lead to 14. ABA basketball here on Sports Fan Base Network, brought to you by Poke Yolk, a busy breakfast and lunch diner specializing in unique omelets and amazing burgers. Visit any of their 3 locations in West Seneca, East Aurora, and Orchard Park. Out of the timeout, about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Buffalo Extreme have some work to do. They are down by 14. Bringing it up here for Extreme. The dish to the corner. Directing traffic. Javon McCray spins, fights through the triple team. No good, but a foul. Foul is going to be on. Let's see. Looks like it's Devin Young, the guilty party. McCray. First one rattles home. Got them both. Steve White to bring it up here for the Kings. The dish now. Now back to White from Ivy. White directing traffic. Dish to John Ivy to the corner. Kicks it back to White. Light on. Strip right back. Good work by Buffalo to take it right back. Du Bois. Dish inside. Underhand scoop. No go. Rebound for Brandon Carruthers. Rochester going the other way on the drive. Young, the hesitation. Nice work by Young to drop that home. Give him 12 and give Rochester a 14-point lead. Able to regather. Washington directing traffic now. Kick to the corner. Fagan pumps. Gets off the three. Short. Rebound for Nasir Folks. Bringing it up now for Rochester. Ivy, the dish to White. Back to John Ivy. Long three. Drills it. John Ivy a triple. Give him a baker's dozen. And Rochester's lead ballooning to 17. Underhand scoop and a foul there. Seems to me, let's see, the foul looks to be on, from what I could tell, Nadale Folks, I believe, was the guilty party, but I'm not sure. Either way, Howard Washington to the line for two for Buffalo. Gets the first. Lavelle Smith back in for Extreme here. Missed them both. That's very concerning for Buffalo. Driving into the paint. Carruthers gets it done. Nice work by him on that hesitation layup. Now, Washington directing traffic. Calling for a pick from McCray. He'll get it. Pulls up for three. No. Rebound pulled in by Young. Rochester brings it up the other way. White pumps. Has to give it up. Gets it to the corner. The pump. Slides over for three. No good for Carruthers, but an offensive rebound by Young. Carruthers will try again. This time he connects. Give him 10. Give Rochester a 21-point lead. As that may have been a long deuce. I thought it was a three, but we'll take a look. Now, bringing it up here is Steve White. Off the pick. Pulls up the dish. Carruthers. Slides in. Kick out. Ivy for three. Not this time. Rebound deflected out of bounds. And Buffalo will take it. Looks to me like Buffalo is much more affected by the back-to-back than Rochester is. Although both teams won by massive margins. Washington off the screen, pulls up, got it done. A much-needed bucket for Washington. Now, White will bring it up for Rochester. Looking for options here. Cooper on him. Off the pick. Cooper stays with him. White dumps it off. Steps back. Folks. Jab step. Crossover. Pulls up. Missed everything. Had to race against the shot clock there. The drive. What a swat by Ivy on Fagan. Nice work there. Hagens back in for Rochester. Du Bois back in for Buffalo. Extreme to inbound here. Under their target basket. Dumps it off to Washington. Ivy on him. Kick to the top of the key for three. McCray off, but an offensive rebound for Fagan. Extra possession here for Buffalo. Washington dish inside for McCray. Gets it done. Nice work there by Javon McCray. Give him 10, but a 17-point deficit for Buffalo to overcome. Off the pick. The drive. Caradra. Perfect work there. Make it a dozen for him. And Rochester's lead up to 19. Howard Washington got it away. No good on that long two. Taken right back. Pull-up jumper. No good for Smith. McCray fighting through the trees. Another chance. He's fouled. You see White's reaction. Rochester's defense absolutely tenacious on that one. Foul is going to be on Folks on this one. So, McCray to the line. Missed the first. ABA basketball here on Sports Fanbase Network, brought to you by Oro Sports, offering cooling gear that takes the heat. You can see their Ultimo Cool Vest in action on the Buffalo Extreme. Shop online at orosportsusa.com. 1 of 2 from the line this time for McCray. He has 11. But it's an 18-point lead for the Kings. Directing traffic now. The spin move. Driving. Caradra. Nice find. Young drops it home. 14 now for Devin Young. Directing traffic. Howard Washington. Whistle blows. Foul away from the ball. Ivy can't understand what's happening. Neither can Caradra. And, I think there may have been a defensive 3-second violation, in fact. So, tee shot coming for Washington. Gets a friendly bounce there. Another one coming. For Rochester. Nasir Folks will take a breather. So, Washington will bring it up here, directing traffic. Ivy on him. Washington the dish. Trying to maintain position. Randolph on him here. The drive. Foul called. Foul is going to be on Jordan Randolph. By my count, that's his third. He's got to be careful here. Just under 6 minutes remaining in the half. An 18-point lead for the Rochester Kings, but Marcus Fagan looking to cut into that with 2 at the line. Off on the first. ABA basketball here on Sports Fanbase Network, brought to you by Villa Maria College, a diverse and inclusive community where students are defined by their potential, not by their financial status. Learn more at villa.edu. Fagan hits the second. 1 of 2 this time. 3 points for him tonight, all from the line. Kings working their way here. Off the pick. Caradra got blocked. Now Buffalo trying to take it the other way. Washington looking for help. Pull, kick. Du Bois for 3. It rattles home. A much needed tray for Caron Du Bois. That may help get Buffalo's offense going. John Ivy bringing it up here for Rochester. A 14-point lead with 5 minutes remaining. Kicks it out of the double team. Carruthers will get it back to Ivy. Tries to shake. To the wing. A long tray. No go. Fagan the rebound. Buffalo on the move the other way. Directing traffic. Dish inside. McRae the dunk. I think that may have ended up being a touch pass from Washington. And Rochester is going to take a timeout here. Under 5 minutes remaining here in the first half. The Rochester Kingz leading the Buffalo Extreme by a dozen. ABA basketball here on SFBN, brought to you by Realty Smith, a real estate revolution. Let the licensed real estate professionals at Realty Smith help you buy or sell your home. Call Boris and Dragana today at 716-553-8286 to get started. Under 5 minutes remaining here in the first half. The Rochester Kingz with a dozen-point lead on the Buffalo Extreme. Morgan Killian Mosley here with you. Rochester has been doing some excellent ball movement here thus far today. John Ivy directing traffic here. And hold the phone. All right, now we're ready to continue. Ivy will take it here. Tyshawn Washington gave it to him. Ivy driving, pulls, fade away. That one's short. Rebound, Howard Washington. Now Buffalo trying to work their way ahead, trying to cut into this deficit. That's knocked out of Cooper's hands. Extreme will keep it on the side. Washington to inbound here. Gets it to Marcellus Cooper. Swings it to the far wing. Fagan now back to Washington. Off the pick. The three. No good. But an offensive rebound. However, an offensive foul. It will be called on Javon McRae, who set the pick and tried to put it back on the offensive glass. Little too aggressive that time for the veteran. McRae, the all-time leading scorer in Buffalo Bulls University history. Less than 4 minutes remaining in the half. A dozen is the lead for Rochester. The kick to the near wing. Randolph the drive. Underhand scoop. Doesn't go. Cooper the rebound. Looking for options. Cooper drives. Pulls the right hand. Too strong, but Fagan puts it back. Good work there. Now, working for options. Carruthers. Dish to the corner for three. Another tray for John Ivy. Give him 16 and make the Rochester lead 13 again. Cooper now off the screen. With the lane, no go. A modified oop deflected out. And we'll step aside here for a moment. But first, let's tell you about State Farm agent Jen Warren. Whatever your insurance needs are, State Farm agent Jennifer Warren can help. Call or text at 716-941-0730. Like a good neighbor, State Farm and Jen Warren are there. Just about 3 minutes remaining in the first half. The Rochester Kingz with a 13-point lead on the Buffalo Extreme. 5, in fact, just left in this first half. And the lead is 11 for the Rochester Kingz, 52-41. Washington inbound here for Buffalo. Gets it to McCray in the corner. Directing traffic. McCray kicks it to the wing. Oh, there's a foul. A little too much there. Jordan Randolph, the guilty party. So, and I believe, thanks to that foul, Rochester's in the penalty. So, going to the line here for the Extreme will be Marcus Fagan. That's the first. And got them both. And the lead down to single digits for Rochester as they bring it up with less than 4 minutes remaining in the half. Brandon Carruthers. Dish to Ivy. Driving, juggles. Out of his hands, out of bounds. But the Kings will keep it. The officials hearing it from Buffalo head coach Rich Jacobs. Now Rochester to inbound, pass deflected, and Buffalo comes up with it. The drive to Boyce, the Euro step knocked out of his hands, out of bounds, and the Extreme will keep it here. Perhaps, I don't know, but I guess in the words of Rasheed Wallace, ball don't lie. So Buffalo to retain here under their target basket. Washington inside, pass deflected, but a foul. Foul was on the floor there. And I couldn't quite tell who the foul was on. If that's on Randolph, oh boy. He's got to be close to a Randolph's got to be close to 5 fouls. McCray hits the first at the line. Off on the second, but an offensive rebound for Fagan. He gets it rejected. Buffalo will keep it though. John Bailey back in for the Extreme. McCray will take a breather. Washington. Ish inside for Fagan. It doesn't go. Able to come up with it is Tyshawn Washington for Rochester. Kings going the other way. 3.5 minutes remaining in the half. An 8-point lead for the Kings, and they're looking for more. On the drive, Carruthers, a dish inside. Tyshawn Washington, the bucket. On the move now, Buffalo. Here's Fagan. Dumps it off now. Karan DuBois. Going to his left. Kicks it to Bailey for 3. That one's off. Battle for the board, and Rochester comes up with it. Alley-oop! Washington drops it home. Nice find by Carruthers. Nice finish by Tyshawn Washington. And the Rochester lead back up to a dozen. Less than 3 minutes remaining in the half. And there's a turnover. That's not going to make Rich Jacob happy. The drive. Cooper with the stuff on Ivy. Excellent work on the chase down by Marcellus Cooper. That will definitely fire up the Extreme bench and their supporters. Javon McCray back in for Buffalo. Marcus Fagan will take a breather. Devin Young back in for Rochester. He'll replace Jordan Randolph, who has 5 fouls by my count. Ivy inside. No go. Rebound still loose. DuBois comes up with it for Buffalo. He'll bring it up here. Working. The drop off for 3. Washington. No good for Howard. And McCray tries to save it. Can't. Carruthers able to evade the jam by Tyshawn Washington, but I don't know if that's going to count. There may have been a foul prior to the fact. There was a foul on Howard Washington prior to the fact. That's his third, I believe. So Carruthers to the line. Gets the first. And got them both. By my count, give him 14 and make the Rochester lead 14. Du Bois off the crossover, looking for a pick. Trying to evade. Dish. Carter for three. McCray. No go. Rebound for Carruthers yet again. 2 minutes to go in the half. Rochester with a 14-point lead and make it 16 as Devin Young cleans up the glass. Long three here. Cooper missed darn near everything, sadly for him. Carruthers the dish inside. Gets it back. Foul will not be called. Carter was straight up, but Rochester will keep it with 101 seconds remaining in the half. Subs, I believe. No, not yet. Off the... No good on that long two. Washington gets swatted by McCray. The dish, the drive, Du Bois stuffed. But they're going to call a foul on Tyshawn Washington, I believe. Indeed they do. Got him on the wrist. So Du Bois to the line. And it looked like they actually called the foul on Devontae Higgins. By my count, that's his second. At least that was a signal from the ref. First one rattles home for Du Bois. Nasir Folks back in for Rochester. Taking a breather here will be Tyshawn Washington. Du Bois off on the second. 1 of 2 this time. Carruthers will bring it up. Under 90 seconds remaining in the half. Here's John Ivey. The dish inside with the underhand scoop. Good defense by Alex Golda. And now Buffalo going the other way. Du Bois. Awkward shot. Not this time. Rebound Young. Quick outlet. Wide open. Higgins will go to the line. Foul is going to be called here. I believe it's going to be on John Bailey. That's his first. So, Higgins to the line for Rochester here. Off on the first. A little too long that time. And off on both. But an offensive rebound for Washington. Gets off a long deuce. And that counts. Nicely done. Good work by Nasir Folks on that one. Pass deflected out of bounds. And that'll be Rochester ball with less than a minute remaining in the half. Rochester lead up to 17, and they're looking to extend it even further. Brandon Carruthers looking for help. Directing traffic inside the kick out for 3. Folks, no go. Goal to the board. Nearly got it knocked out of his hands. Dish inside. That's a 3D lay-in for Devin Young. Give him 17. and give the Rochester Kingz a 20-point lead. Du Bois bringing it up. Carter will get it back. Swings it to the near wing. Du Bois off the pick for three. Short. Goal to the rebound. He gets stuffed. Another chance. And it looks like the Extreme will keep it here on the foul. Foul is going to be on. I couldn't quite get that. It looks like. Couldn't quite tell who the foul was on. First one banks home for Golda. Off on the second. One of two. Quick outlet. On the move. Rochester, the drive inside. Bailey the board. And that will end the first half as that desperation four from John Bailey just a little off. It is halftime here. The score, the Rochester Kingz 65, the Buffalo Extreme 46. Second half underway here. On the move here, John Ivy for Rochester. Lays it home, and the good find there. And Rod Hawkins drops that one in. And the lead is up to 21 now for Rochester. Air ball on that three from Howard Washington, but Marcus Fagan able to clean it up. Morgan Killian Mosley here with you. I'd say a lot of people who are watching this game may have expected Rochester to give Buffalo a fight, but they definitely didn't expect them to be up by nearly 20 right now. Off the screen, Carruthers off the pull-up. Inside, pass deflected, and Extreme able to take it away. Shot clock violation anyway. Howard Washington bringing it up here for Buffalo. He is on the floor alongside Marcus Fagan, Karan DuBois, Javon McCray, who couldn't handle that pass, Rochester ball, and Marcellus Cooper. Rochester bringing it up here. It's Devon Gavin bringing it up here for Rochester. He is joined by Rod Hawkins, by John Ivy, who puts up this tray. No good. Also on the floor are Brandon Carruthers for Rochester, as well as Nasir Folks. Karan DuBois here for Buffalo. To McCray. Now Washington on the far wing. Trying to protect. Drops it off to McCray. Dish inside. Taken away. That was well anticipated. The dish. The drive. Carruthers lost the handle. Able to regather. Now directing traffic on the near wing. A little over 2 minutes in. Carruthers into the paint. Jump stop. Dishes. Spin move. Kick out for the pump. Gets the float over. No good. Rebound taken by Buffalo. On the move. The drive. Cooper tried to sky slam it home, but he does draw the foul. Foul, I believe, is on Devontae Higgins. That is his third by my count. Marcellus Cooper to the line for Buffalo. Off on the first. Got the second. 1 of 2 this time for Cooper. Rochester bringing it up here. Going right to left in the black and gold. Off the pick. The drive. The kick out. Ivy accelerates. Goes inside. Lost the handle. Kick out to the corner. Drain the tray. Good work there on that triple. And Rochester's lead up to Blackjack, 21. Off the spin move, Washington trying to regather. Gets it to Cooper. Directing traffic. Now Cooper inside to Fagan. Fagan tries to get it away. He lost the handle, but McCray was able to regather. He couldn't put it home, though. Rochester on the move. Carruthers got it done with the left hand. Nice work there. Give him 16 by my count. With the left hand, no go. Collision, able to regather is Buffalo. McCray, no. I think the 3D light would have been on that possession, but no. Inside, Ivy can't finish. McCray the board. Javon working for options, accelerates, and got it done. I think Hawkins wanted a foul, but wouldn't get it. McCray the bucket. On the move now, Carruthers. Timeout, Rochester. About just over 8 minutes remaining in this third quarter. Rochester with a 21-point lead. Want to learn how to be a coach? WNY Coaches can help you out. A collaborative effort offering coaching education for coaches of all levels, run by Buffalo Extreme head coach Rich Jacob. Visit WNYcoaches.com to start the conversation today. Here we go, Rochester working on the swing. Devontae Higgins, dish inside. Hawkins got it done. Washington wanted a foul, but hold the phone. Not sure. I don't know what officials are talking, but looks like we may have a reversal here. Officials taking a talk here. They're gonna see which way the call goes. Officials at the scorer's table, making sure things go right. Right. Officials still trying to regather, get things resorted. Alright, now we're ready to continue. Rochester ball. Off the jab step. Working his Carruthers. Pulls through the jump stop. Not this time. Deflected out of bounds. And Rochester's going to keep it here. Officials talking to each other and getting everything restarted. Now we're ready to continue. The oop off the inbound, no go.
No, I do.
Washington the dish. Now Javon McCray swings it off of somebody, deflected out, and I believe Buffalo will keep it here. Washington to the corner for three. Good. A much needed tray for Marcellus Cooper. Washington has set him up well. Ivy on the drive. Looking for options. Hawkins now for three. Ivy, not this time, but an offensive rebound and a putback for Devontae Higgins. An 18-point lead for Rochester, about 5 minutes into this second half. Drive inside. McCray gets it done and a foul. The big man able to power it home. And let's see. Lavelle Smith ready to check in for the Extreme for the first time in the second half. Marcus Fagan will take a breather. Completes the three-point play this time, does McCray. Trying to work the defensive route. On the drive, dish stripped. Washington nearly got fouled. Oh boy, collision! And there's a late foul. Oof. Things just not going Buffalo's way, and McCray got shaken up. Looks like he's going to be okay. It looks like the foul was on Lavelle Smith. So Rochester will get it here. Cooper will come out. Meanwhile, they'll clean up the court a little bit. All right. Well, now we're ready to continue. Dish now. The pump here by Devon Gavin. They let him have that three. He didn't connect. Now Smith will bring it up, or he won't. He takes it away. Higgins with the 3D lay-in. Good work there by Higgins. Howard Washington now. The dish, not deflected. Out of bounds it goes. Buffalo will keep it. But they have some work to do. Rochester's defense has stepped up big time, and just from my untrained eye, they've shown a lot more hustle. McCray hits that deuce. But Buffalo still with some work to do, down 20. About 5/8 of the way through this matchup. Caruthra off the slip through with the finger roll finish. Nice work by Brandon Caruthra. Here's Smith, the pump. Now Fagan kicks it to the top. Washington back to Smith for three. Nope, not this time. Rebound for Rochester. Caruthra dumps it off to Ivy. Ivy inside with the underhand. The reverse lay-in does not go. Now on the move, Washington inside. Smith finishes that one. Good work there by Washington to find Smith for the finish. Now, directing traffic here is John Ivy for Rochester. Off a screen. Tries to slide through. Pulls up. And gets that one to drop. Nice work by Caruthra. Just Siri Manis bringing it up here for Buffalo. Looking for help. The jump stop. Dish inside. Smith able to snag it. Off a pick. Smith, the pull-up. Hits the J. 5 minutes roughly remaining in this third quarter. And a 20-point lead for the Rochester Kingz. Getting it back to Devon Gavin. Gavin looking for help. Foul called. Smith the guilty party. By my count, that's his second. And timeout call here. Rochester wants to settle things down. Just under 5 minutes remaining in this third quarter. ABA basketball here on Sports Fan Base Network. Brought to you by the Moneyball Channel. You can check out game recaps, interviews, and more of the Buffalo Extreme on the Moneyball Channel. Brought to you by Jay Bell and Donovan D. Scott. Look them up at youtube.com at Moneyball_channel. You know they'll be talking about this one after this is all said and done. Apologies for the technical difficulty. Just ready to get things back going. Rochester bringing it up here. Looking for options. Caruthra for a long two. Not going to go this time. Deflected out of bounds. And Buffalo will take it here. Now Jamal Carter bringing it up. Across the timeline. Tries to pump off the screen. Carter will dish. McCray for three. Got it! Javon McCray. A much-needed triple. Buffalo trying to work their way back into this one. On the move. Ivy, the acceleration. To the wing. Now options. Back to Ivy. Dumps it off now. Caruthra. Off the screen. Tries to cross into the paint. Awkward shot. Didn't go. Out of bounds it goes. Buffalo will take it.
No, because I
All right now. All right now. Let's keep it going. Jamal Carter brings it up now to Marcus Fagan. Dumps it off. Washington for three. Drills it. Howard Washington, a much-needed triple. Slowly working their way up now. On the move. Driving with the right hand. Nicely done there by Brandon Caruthra. Carter the dish for three. Du Bois. No go. Rebound still loose. Battle for it. Buffalo able to regather. Driving with the right hand. Ooh, nice combo of moves to get it done. Good work. Rochester bringing it up here. Directing traffic here, Caruthra. With Washington on him. Clock starting to run down. Dish inside. Battle for it. Good defense. Rochester wants a foul. They won't get it. With the left hand, no good. McCray able to clean it up. Clock continuing to roll. Now Caruthra looking for a pick. Tries to fight through the traffic. Dish inside. Foul prior to it. All right, now Nasir Folks to the line for the Rochester Kingz here. Foul, from what I could tell, was on Washington, and by my count, that may be 4 on him. Howard. Now Cooper back in for Buffalo, as is Bailey. Rochester will actually have it under their target basket. On the move, the spin under, blocked. Nice work by Buffalo. Bailey the dish to Du Bois, trying to bring it up off the pick. Carter actually the dish to the wing, directing traffic now. And one step too many. Or I thought not. Oh, never mind. Working, Du Bois pulls up, blocked. Rochester loving what they're seeing. And that is how the third quarter, I believe, comes to an end. We've got 12 minutes to go in this one. Rochester Kingz, 89. Buffalo Extreme, 75. Ready to start the fourth quarter here. Morgan Killian Mosley here with you. Buffalo Extreme trying to retain that top 4 ranking. They've got themselves a ways to go, down by 14. Long 3 here for Du Bois. No good. Rebound volleyball around. Bailey comes up with it. Bailey can't finish. And another chance for Du Bois. He finally gets it done. Karan Du Bois able to put that one home. And now, what have we here? Alright, it looks like everything was just getting settled down. Officials checking on. And meanwhile, do we have a bench warning issued here? What do we have?
I don't know.
Alright.
It is pretty dumb.
Let's see. Just about ready to. Well, let's see. The official's talking.
Coming back, huge fourth quarter.
Let's see if we're ready to. Alright. Now we're ready to continue. Here's Caruthra. Looking for options. Caruthra the dish. Directing traffic now. Off the pick. Pull up. Devon, no good this time. Won't give it this time. Now Jamal Carter bringing it up for Buffalo. The dish to Karan Du Bois. Du Bois off the pick from Bailey. Dish to Cooper, the pump. Cooper the drive. Hits the deck. He's fouled. Foul, let's see. It looks like it's going to be on. Couldn't quite tell. But Buffalo is going to keep it. And meanwhile, while things are getting sorted out, they're just going to. Cooper getting lifted to his feet. Did they call the offensive foul on? Did they call the offensive foul on Coop? I couldn't quite tell. But Cooper not exactly doing well under his own power. But he looks like he's going to keep himself in the game. All right. Ready to continue now. Extreme will indeed keep it under their target basket. Carter to inbound. Directing traffic and okay. Couldn't quite tell what happened there, but now we're just about ready to get things back underway. Carter to inbound. Gets it into Bailey. Back to Carter. Carter got it knocked out of his hands. I couldn't quite tell what he was trying to do, but whatever it was, it didn't go his way. Now the dish to the wing inside, to the inside, and now fighting for it. Dish, Folks the pump. From the wing, the tray is a little off. Offensive rebound though. Kick out. Now fading back. Here is Gavin. Back to Folks, to the corner, inside, spin move, fighting for it, got it done. Good work there. Rochester back up to 14-point lead. Spin move by Du Bois. Dish to Bailey. Bailey with a fight through the double team, no good, but able to clean up the glass that time was Marcus Fagan. Buffalo still some work to do, down by a dozen. Working their options. Pull up, no good. Rebound tip to Caruthra, fresh 14, got it away, off. Battle for it, and Rochester with a man down still struggling to his feet, and finally the officials are going to blow the play dead. Oh, man. Hopefully he's all right. Looking to be in quite a bit of pain there. And we're going to step aside while they tend to him. Just about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter, a lead of 12 for Rochester. Well, ABA basketball here on SFBN, brought to you by Buffalo Management Group, Buffalo's premier apartment management company for more than 30 years. Visit them online or call it 716-883-3600. 12 is the lead for the Rochester Kingz with just a little over 2 minutes drained in the fourth quarter. Morgan Killian Mosley here with you, and we couldn't quite tell who it was that took the heavy hit, but that person seems to be all right for Rochester. They're getting checked out, and from the looks of it, can't quite tell. It looks like checking my notes here. It looks like it was Devon Gavin who got shaken up.
No,
They're checking him out on the Rochester sideline. Kings have it here. Taking the pass now. The jab step. No good on that one. Howard Washington the rebound now for Buffalo. Off the pick. Driving. Pulls up. Got it done. Good work by Howard Washington. And Buffalo making their way back. John Ivy here. Working his way inside. Clearly lost control, but able to put that one home. Nice work by Ivy. Working inside. Du Bois. No good. Ivy can't corral the rebound initially, but Rochester does come up with it. Ivy will bring it up. The dish to the wing. The tray in and out. Rebound. Knocked aside, but a fresh 14. Folks can't finish it. Fagan corrals it for Buffalo. Roughly 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. The lead is 12 for the Rochester Kingz. And hold the phone. Media time out here. 12 to go. ABA basketball here on SFBN, brought to you by NCA Comp, providing workers' compensation solutions across New York State and beyond. Call 716-842-0045 or visit ncacomp.com. The lead is 12 for Rochester. Ready to continue here. Buffalo will have it. Washington takes the inbound, directing traffic. Dish to the corner. Inside for McCray at the hook. Nice work there by Javon McCray. Buffalo trying to work their way back in. They've been held at arm's length for the most part. Inside. Drains that one there, does Rod Hawkins. Rochester able to keep the lead at double digits. Caron Du Bois now. To Cooper. Nearly stripped. And in fact is driving. Hagen's no good. The putback.
Dude, it's not an ad tag.
Good work by Rochester, pushing the lead to 14. Now, Washington directing traffic. Goes against the screen. Inside, Cooper. That one was telegraphed. Step back, Hawkins, dish to the wing. Inside, Caruthra, dish. Foul. And he got hit hard. Foul will be on Cooper. Meanwhile, Rochester will have two at the line here.
Number 8. I like number 3.
Is Tommy E at the line here, and meanwhile, now Buffalo is going to take a timeout. Just over 4 minutes into the fourth quarter, Rochester's lead is 14. Ready to continue here with just over 4 minutes elapsed in this fourth quarter. And the Rochester Kingz with a 14-point lead, looking to make it more. Morgan Killian-Mosley here with you. Rochester has shown a little bit more hustle here in this game tonight. Tommy E to the line here for Rochester.
How is that funny? How is that funny?
Young Extreme fans here trying to do their part. Got the first.
I want to know. What if he just went like, yeah, no.
Off on the second, 1 of 2 this time. Well, did a little bit of work. Cooper dishes to Washington. Howard Washington in the near wing. Swings it to the top of the key, Lavelle Smith. Smith pulls up, hits the deuce. Good work there by Lavelle Smith. They've still got some roads to work. The drive, Ivy inside. Hawkins the finish. And Rochester's lead still up to 15. Turned over. 3D light on. Caruthra for 4. No. Rebound for Du Bois. On the drive. And they'll let him have that one. Du Bois just too much speed. And Rochester's defense just hadn't gotten back. Now. The outlet. Dish inside. Tommy E. fouled. Foul will be on Marcus Fagan.
No, we gonna be dropping in our rankings.
And a pry him to the line.
Be going down to 30 now.
Meanwhile, getting a word of advice from Rochester head coach. Got the first. And got them both. Maybe next time, kids. Just under 5 minutes into this fourth quarter. And Buffalo trailing by 15, looking to get themselves back into this one. Karan Du Bois off a screen. The double. Kicks it for three. Howard Washington left it short. Now Ivy bringing it up. On the dish inside. Stepping back, Hawkins. Ooh, nice adjustment. Rebound tip, but right to Rochester. And a foul prior. And let's see. Looks like we may have ourselves. Let's see the officials making sure everything is gathered right. It's going to be a side out for Rochester. And right now we're ready to continue. Caruthra takes it here, working on Du Bois. Looking for a pick. Gets it. Drive dish inside. The pick and roll. But Cooper with the swat on the Hawkins jam. Washington with the acceleration. Pumps it over. Du Bois for three. No. A tip, a rebound, and a putback for Marcus Fagan. Nice work there. Rochester looking to stem that one. Dish to Ivy. On the drive. Pulls up. Awkward. Off the right hand, but able to get it done there. Nice work by John Ivy. On the cross. Nearly lost it, and in fact did. Dribbled it off his foot on the move. Caruthra hit hard. Put back for Hawkins. Caruthra able to pull himself up. Now on the move. The dish. Long three, not there. Rebound couldn't be corralled. Now Rochester will bring it up, and they may slow it down here. Maybe. You never know with this league. Caruthra working his way. The dish now. Looking at the top of the key. Off the screen. The dish inside. The oop doesn't go. Tommy E can't finish his second chance. Washington trying to get some help. And a foul called. And I believe that foul puts Rochester in the penalty. So we'll walk the floor. And Rochester is going to take a breather here. Timeout called here by the Kings. Just under 5 minutes remaining in this one. Our thanks to Buffalo's own progressive rap cinema artist, Che Hawk, producing music with a message. You can check him out at www.chehawk.com. Under 5 minutes remaining in this one, a 17-point lead for Rochester. All right now, just about ready to keep things going here. 5 minutes roughly remaining in regulation. A 17-point lead here. Meanwhile, Buffalo to inbound here. The dish. Lavelle Smith now. Smith looking for options. The cross to his left, fighting through with the right hand. The second attempt gets it done. Good work by Lavelle Smith to clean up his own mess. But Buffalo still down by 15. Looking to get it across. Nearly taken away. And let's see which way this goes. Looks like it's going to stay the way of the Kings in this case. Meanwhile, the officials are going to talk. Let's see if the ball does indeed. It will. It will go to Buffalo. And we're going to have ourselves a 3D possession here. Washington off the inbound to Du Bois. Smith now. Directing traffic. Smith. The kick out. Du Bois for 4. Got it! A big quad from Caron Du Bois. And that'll make it a close battle. That cuts the lead down to 11. And timeout called here. 4:09 roughly remaining in regulation. Buffalo fighting back. Less than 4 minutes remaining in this one. Rochester with an 11-point lead, but Buffalo able to get themselves back into this one, and they're going to try and use their defense to crush this deficit even further. Hagen's the dish now for Rochester. Caruthra pulls back from the wing. Whoa, good effort on the attempt, but able to put it home. Nice work there by Rochester. Du Bois on the drive. Pulls. Knocked us out of his hands. No foul. And now the Kings working the other way. Caruthra will drop it off. Ivy. He wants this one. Calling for a pick. Driving. Ivy. Wild shot, but a foul. Let's see. The foul was on. Couldn't quite tell, but I think it may have been on Marcus Vegan. So John Ivy to the line, looking to increase this 13-point Rochester lead. Just a little over 3 minutes remaining in this one. Jordan Randolph back in for Rochester. Ivy gets the first to drop. Alex Golda back in for Buffalo. And Marcus Fagan will take a breather. All right, now Ivy gets both at the line. The lead back up to 15 for the Kings. Lavelle Smith brings it up for the extreme. Dumps it off to Washington. Off the move, the three, not even close, but he's fouled. Oh, man. Interesting. Foul is going to be called on Davante Higgins. I believe, by my count, that's 4 on him. I'm not sure. But Washington will go to the line to shoot, it's at least 2. I thought it was outside the arc, so it may be 3. Off on the first, though. If Buffalo wants to get to cut this deficit down, they've got to do so now. Washington hits the... One more coming to him. Got the third. 2 of 3 this time. Brings it up. That pass went absolutely nowhere. That's going to be a turnover. Carter to inbound. This is a 3D possession here. For 4, Washington. He's apparently not. And that shot won't count. Apparently, a player was on the line for Buffalo, so Rochester will take it. Tried to take advantage of a 3D possession, but couldn't get it done. Quick outlet. Drive. Caruthra inside. Nice. Good work there. And Rochester lead back up to 15. The cross. Pulls up. No go for Du Bois. Offensive rebound. Smith couldn't corral it. And Rochester will take it. 2.5 remaining in regulation. You got to say that if Rochester pulls this one off, it's got to be an upset. On the move, dish. Inside the finish. Excellent work there. Buffalo's got to get moving. Carter now. Smith no good. Randolph the rebound. And now the Kings working their way ahead. Ivy. Pump. The dish. Oh, never mind. I stand corrected. Inside 2 minutes to go. The drive. With the right. Nice work. Brandon Caruthra. And Rochester starting to pull away. Du Bois off the pick. To the corner. The jab step. Washington slides through. Oh, wild work. But Washington able to get it done. 95 seconds remaining. Hawkins gets it across the timeline. Dumps it off. 3. Short. Offensive rebound. Randolph got it taken from him, though. Carter will pump. Dish inside. No go. Du Bois gets a friendly roll. Buffalo's defense has helped them get back into games. And a timeout called, I believe, with 73 seconds remaining in this one. Rochester a 15-point lead, but don't count Buffalo out of this one yet. All right, back in. Here we go. The press is on from Buffalo, but Rochester able to get it across the timeline. The acceleration, no go, but goal to the board. Washington will get it back to Alex Golda. The kick for three. Du Bois. No, go short. Less than a minute to go. And I will wager Rochester will slow it down here, and Caruthra will indeed regather his footing, and whistle blows. No, I stand corrected. Dish to Ivy. And Rochester, a long three, no good from Ivy. Washington on the move, they gotta get it done. Dish to Golda, lays it home. Clock starting to run out. Ivy inside for the lay-in. Good work there by Caruthra. Clock running out. Now the dish. Washington will just put up a three. No go. And that is going to do it. Final score. The Rochester Kingz 118. The Buffalo Extreme 103. Buffalo seeing their undefeated early season come to a halt at the hands of their Western New York rivals. An excellent effort by Rochester tonight to snap Buffalo's winning streak. For my producer, Vartan Sarkisian, for our contacts and technical assistance on site, and for everyone here at Sports Fan Base Network, Morgan Killian Mosley saying thank you for watching and good night.